Welcome back, you friends of the feather. We're here for another installment of Peacock Football, and this time, it's the Cock-Off! Gamecocks, Peacocks. Woohoo!
The Gamecocks' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Oh, peanut timlada.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Makes it past the marker. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his target down the middle.
No, not money.
More stopping him short of the first down line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes.
Trucking.
Good pickup there.
Sarah.
The first down, they'll mark him at the 48.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights,
bad read.
Conference play, it means a lot every single week. And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Good play.
Incomplete, a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield.
Timmingway!
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion.
Here's the little Timmingway. Ernest.
At the 26, it's first and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time.
Oh, that's a little Timmingway.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator practices open 10, 15 plays, and you didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown.
The Peacocks strike first in the Cock-Off.
Like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
A battle of chummy sticks. Ernest Hemingway.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive.
The old man in the seat. The farewell to Oz.
22 yards out.
For whom the bell tolls, it tolls for you, Hemingway.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
They make the stop trying to
Tim Garita with the boom.
Get to that first down marker. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe
the roster
in place now to have success.
Manhattan! Timmy Manhattan.
So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the quick grab.
Little Tim Twig.
Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Going to swing it on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the...
Take money out. He's hurt. Breaks my heart. Yeah, he did.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Ready? 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit them with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks
God,
like
get him out of there.
Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The RPO fire complete.
Him trying to get in there.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Direct snap.
Oh, get off him! Sahara!
One thing this team is showing early this year is not taking long to find that footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Herman Timville.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Gamecocks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The play action fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. When a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play doesn't feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Finding an escape route. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the
right in the mids.
is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Zone
All right, come on now, D.
Everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Oh, he's got some space.
Oh, just 2-way going, Manhattan. Yep, well played.
Touchdown, South Carolina.
Gross. Too many big plays there, D.
Evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for
Gamecock, strike back.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Don't need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll go to the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Runs for the tackle.
Oh, Sahara.
Pick up there, gets him the first down, and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Give it to it.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open.
Little Tim Twain.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off. Give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that, Brian. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
How about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle.
Nice ball.
Nice throw. Great.
Whiskey sour.
Here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right?
Pina colada, Tima colada, just dropping it in there, taking the hit.
Right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But David,
All right,
if you put
we're done with this.
Together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets
Pistol train, how dare you.
This game is entirely different.
The the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Don't give it to him.
Just nullifying that run altogether. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
They'll go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And here comes the offense on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Excellent throw by
Have you heard of being
found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I went to the well once you made that there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter. And already, this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
I messed that one up. Good play, DN.
Defenses, they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Smashes it between the uprights.
Earn it.
And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade. They're up 14 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country. But you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys.
20, what are you doing?
Really good culture.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
On the play. Good enough for a first down.
To the air, it's Barmore. Bringing the heat.
There we go.
And the defense will corral the quarterback.
Martini.
Down he goes at midfield. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Unloads to the right.
Oh, right there.
The throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Hit as he throws.
Tim Garita.
And things are going from bad to worse.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it.
Little salt on the rim.
Guys, man, they don't have great hands.
Just a little salt.
But you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Frozen Tim Garita.
Left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Zings it complete to the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver.
Tim 20!
He's got it. He'll take it in for a touchdown.
And this is blowout. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here, right?
Peanut Tim Lana.
I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running
All over.
in the second half?
And the extra point splits the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the
If you
25.
like peanut Tim
And the
Lana,
South Carolina
get
offense is
lost
back
in the
on
rain.
field. This late in the half,
If you're not
behind,
into
you want to
yoga,
create something
if you like
before the
scores
break
by
to
Tim
build
Twain.
momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime, too, bro. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Barmore. He's got him this time. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, they gave him the first down on that? Ew.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes.
And that's him. That was your guy.
Call timeout.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Creates a little room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive.
Give me black vehicle.
Stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That's going to wrap up
The Cacos at halftime.
We join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
South Carolina
F twins over, spare me.
in another offensive odyssey. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not
Come
go
on.
away there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Come on, D-line.
To the 39 after picking up 5.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
They'll leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
And the Gamecocks are facing 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak.
Get up there.
David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The give on the option.
Oh, nice cut.
Sweet cut there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Gotta get it worked on the ground.
Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here
Good
and try
D
to
there.
be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Fires downfield. Got his man. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Sweet some QB read. Wait, why did you step back? Yeah.
Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Got worked on that drive.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Except for they used half the 3rd quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. He breaks a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
That was a terrible pass. Yeah, I shouldn't have thrown that. They had everything covered that I was looking at. Darn it. How do you let him back in the game?
But the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative.
Let's go, D.
They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Good defense.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So they're going to send
62-yarder.
unit to try a long one.
Right down the middle, of course.
And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give out of the gun. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
At the 22.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Hauls it in.
Nice job, shallow crossing.
But not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Grabs it in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
At the 36-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that.
Emulate! External Cumular!
Easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 4 over Clemson. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake.
Yeah, get out of bounds.
Makes the grab. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure.
Yeah, you heard it.
As he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Throwing over.
I got to get it up and over.
It's incomplete. The defense knocks it
He was
away
open early.
as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the gun. Give on the inside. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
Found that crease like shy.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock.
Turning it on! They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that
Little
time.
pick there.
It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Trying to punch it in.
Oh, walks in.
Slams into the end zone for a touchdown.
Start to the season. Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Not a world.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Oh, Marguerite him.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Barmore. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Off play action.
Come on.
Easily enough for the first down. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Not happy about
And the
that.
Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
It was dirty.
Wide open downfield.
Come on, Tronic Simulation. You got to get there, buddy.
Feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
There we go.
Most had the completion, just missed it.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficits. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Looking to throw again. Complete
Come on.
right. They get him
It's a deep in. Spare me.
But it will be first and goal from there. The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to surge it in.
Oh, sir.
Gonna lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal to go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Oh, panicking.
A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal.
Good defense out there.
Complete, the defense holds.
I think that play right there is
That was my pilot, too.
in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Six-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Oh, the stiff arm.
He's not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket.
Oh!
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball.
Oh, the cock off goes to the Peacocks. Dominating fashion.
And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff...